Quality Life Podcast, episode 52. What's good, bro?
What is the deal, my brother? From another mother, Messiah Boss. What's good with you, man?
Man.
See your boy had to switch up the background, had to go into another room, man.
Yeah.
Sit at the table and all that. Maybe had to switch it up a little bit.
Man, I hear you, man. I've been moving. I move all the way around the house, man.
I already know. I know it.
I be moving. Hey, I be moving around the house. I be one room. I be in the living room. I be in the hallway. I be in the washroom. I be everywhere, man. I gotta give me a little stationary spot, man, somewhere. I don't know, man. Lord, you gotta bless us with some bigger cribs, get some bigger houses or something.
Hey, it's coming, man.
Bless us. Nah, honestly, we should bless us get it with a studio or something, man. Shoot.
You ain't lying.
We can get a studio. We can get a studio, do a nice little background.
Yeah.
Nice little office. I want something nice, bro. I want something bro. I want something looking over the city, just like 25th, 24th floor action. You know what I'm saying? I want something nice.
Real live boss status.
Yeah, man. I need something like that, man.
Yeah, in due time, man. It's coming.
For sure that, man. What's good with you, man? What's been going on? 52 episodes, bro.
Man, can you believe, man? I tell you what, man, I'm always go ahead and say this. Let me get it out the way, man. Back in the day, 10 years ago when we was out and about, and you would have told me, like I said, you would have told me I would have been 50 plus deep with you on a podcast. I was like, nah, you tripping, not me. Mm-hmm. I'm always shouting him out. I always thought it would have been high class, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to this boy, but hey, man,
he needs to get on the show too, man. Stop tripping.
And shout big ups to class, man. Yeah. Boy, come on. Yeah, definitely. We gonna make it happen. But
you
know what I'm saying? Like, just a blessing and a joy for me to just come hop on with you and just chop it up with whoever's watching this, man. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just it's an honor, and I think a lot of people take life for granted, just little things, being able to talk to your partners, you know what I'm saying? Or, just watching TV, walking, you know what I'm saying? Having your health and your strength, you know what I'm saying? Being able to.
Yeah, man. Especially over these last 2 years, man. Like,
man.
Like, I get it, a lot of people have grown tired and have, want to get back to some type of normalcy so bad that we still are forgetting there's still a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? And every day, man, things are changing, man. And the more we want to sit back and be like, man, it's getting better. It's getting worse. But then I'm still telling people, man, don't worry. I mean, like, life's gonna go on and it's going to get better. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna stay in this same old spot, this same old rut for too much longer. You know what I'm saying? So but taking for granted, not being able to really be around folks. I know, like, with so many people out there, moving and grooving and shaking and still trying to live their life. And as we saw over these last, 2 years, with all the people that passed away with, ailments. In addition to the pandemic, man, it's it kind of makes you pump the brakes on moving around and trying to go be around other people. Especially your elderly folks. So I mean, I get it, man. Like, being able to really sit back and just, like I say, how we used to do, get up and just ride in the car, go out to spots and do that, man. Like, I get it. It's still a crowd out there moving heavy.
They out there. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that time has passed for us. But but I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed to be doing this, man. I'm blessed to be 52 episodes deep with my boy Roti. Yes,
man.
We do want other people to come in. Yes, we want other names to come on and jump on the platform and let's get this conversation rolling, man.
Yeah. Like you said, man. I think last episode, man, it's always something to talk about. Because it's all. I think maybe a couple weeks on in Epic Return, you was like, man, life gonna life. It's always gonna be something to talk about. You know what I mean? So y'all want to hit us up, man. Y'all, let your voice be heard. You know what I'm saying? We ain't one of them Sadidi too good to talk to anybody. Come on, hop on. You just got to be a night owl. If you can do that, holler at us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, be a night out until things change up to where we can get some of that daytime hour.
Yeah,
you know,
that's the next move.
That's the next move, man. Next move is to see what the daytime like. But until then, we got to do what we got to do where we at.
No doubt.
So other than that, man, you got some house cleaning?
Yeah. Let me, make sure the house clean up a little bit, man. Y'all know the usual suspects. My boy Don Dada, his wife Troy Denise, man. Man, she had a hot selling item. It's like it was like a shoe. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a man, it's like a sandal, but it's like it's it's hot selling, but like she sold out of them. She said she coming back with some more, man. So y'all hop over there and see what she talking about, y'all ladies. You know what I mean? TroyDenise.com. Y'all go get at them. I want to, shout out to my uncle, Jason Teague at the Very Opinionated Show, man. He he kind of MIA right now. I ain't heard from him. He be sending me stuff through Facebook, but he say they kind of in a little drought, but they gonna be back. Him, Gorgeous Snow, Maximilian. And y'all check them out whenever they get cracking again. And my poker buddies, JC, my boy Dylan. You know what I mean? JC hit me up earlier, man. He said we gonna get something going in a couple days, man. So he ain't played with us in a while, so he he ready to get back into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lastly, my boy Dre Day, Pat, Smiley Face, man. Big ups to y'all and special shout out to the haters, man. We love y'all too. You know what I'm saying? You want to say something to somebody, my brother?
Man, special shout out to my wife, man. My wife out there getting it, man. She in that medical field, and all the other, like I said, all the other people who in that medical field who, from the doctors on down to the aides, to the janitorial staff, everything, man. People who work in the kitchen area, everything. Everybody in that medical field, man. Y'all just big ups to y'all, man. Y'all been doing it over the last 2 years. Y'all been hanging in there tough, working them, tough hours and dealing with all these crazy patients and things of that nature, man. So I wish they would give y'all everything that y'all deserve, but
and more, man.
But you know how this government, man.
This government gonna government. Yeah, they gonna keep that at the top, man. All the bread.
This government, but other than that, man, everybody in that medical field, especially to my wife, man. My wife out there, she doing her thing, man. She may don't hear me always, saying it or whatever like that, but girl, you're doing your thing. You're doing your thing. I ain't mad at you.
No doubt, no doubt.
So other than that, bro, like I said, man, it's episode 52. Let's jump into some information, man, real quick. If y'all want to get in touch with us, you can get at us at QLIFE3 at gmail.com, QLIFE3 at gmail.com. That is the email. You can get at both of us on Twitter. You can get at me at Quality Life Pod 1, and you can get at Roteague at Our Place to Be. Hit the DMs up. Let us know what's on your mind. On top of that, you can get at us both on Facebook. We are live on Facebook right now. Me at Don Boss and Rod at Rod Teague. You can get at me on Instagram at The Messiah Boss. You can get at us both on YouTube. Me and Messiah Boss YouTube page, and Rod is holding down the Quality Life Podcast YouTube page. Other than that, if you want to hear the audio version only of the podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, all that, it's there. It's there. You know what I'm saying? So with that, that's the information. Let's segue into something real quick, man.
Okay.
We was talking about something earlier, man, and it wasn't part of what I wanted to necessarily talk about. Okay. But now, since we kind of brought it up behind the scenes, Deshaun Watson, his situation.
Yeah. 22
plus women who were filing charges against him on sexual misconduct, sexual assault, and the big rape word, things of that nature. All charges have been dropped, not civilly, because they headed to civil suit case to try to do it like that, but all criminal charges have been dropped. Yeah, they headed to civil court because obviously you got to deal with defamation of character and things of that nature, not only on his half, but on the half of, I don't want to necessarily say the victims, half of the people who said that he did what he did.
The accusers.
The accusers. Yeah. The accusers, yeah, thank you. So you got his situation. Now, for those of us who are football fans, we kind of felt, now, I never want to negate women and they'll cry out for being sexually abused, sexually assaulted of any nature. Never want to negate a women of that. But it was all these strains, as we see so many times when they come with these athletes, that you see a brother, and especially in Deshaun Watson's footsteps, JJ Watt was let go, released, and was able to move around as he wanted to. D-Hop was able to go and move as he wanted to.
Yep.
Now you have to understand, outside of those two on that Texas team, he's the third biggest name.
Oh yeah.
He had just got a big contract. Yeah.
He's the most important dude, though. He's the quarterback.
He's the quarterback. He's the most important piece. They wanted to rebuild around him. I know for a fact that the Texans wanted to keep him because they felt like they wasn't gonna get another better option at the quarterback.
Yeah.
You know, and I think in their mind, sometimes you do have the players, like not necessarily, well, yeah, in football, but I can't really just think of the player right now, but I'm just gonna jump into basketball.
Okay.
Carmelo Anthony, right?
Okay.
A lot of people will say, man, he don't care nothing about winning no ring. He just care about getting them checks. Because everywhere he was going to wasn't teams that was like, oh yeah, he hopped on the Knicks. They wasn't nowhere near going to a championship.
He got the bag.
He was going for the bag.
Yeah, he was.
So a lot of these owners sometimes have it in their mind that a lot of these players really just gonna opt out to the bag. Why? I don't care about the ring. I want to be the highest paid player.
Yeah.
You know, obviously they wanted him. They wanted him to do whatever he could, especially in a lackluster NFC South division. It ain't been as strong as it used to be. I know they came you know, close to beating Kansas City that one year when it was up. And when it wasn't really from what JJ Watt was doing or what D-Hop was doing. You know, it was other people, you know, the rest of the team that corralled together that kind of got that jump on Kansas City that year. So maybe these owners saw something like, okay, yeah, we really don't need D-Hop. We really don't need JJ Watt. But we do need Watson.
You got that quarterback.
We do need him as a quarterback.
Yeah.
You know, and let's be honest, there wasn't many people. He was top 5.
Oh yeah.
There wasn't many that was in front of him. Yeah.
It's a short list.
Up until that point, there was no accusation. There was no allegation. Until the moment he started saying, I want to be traded.
He wanted out.
And all of a sudden, it was like 10 to 15 women dropped out of nowhere. Boom.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, you know, and then the first one that came out of nowhere was McNeil's friend, a neighbor, or something like that. The first lady that dropped was
McNeil, the owner, you saying?
McNeil, yeah. Oh. Mysteriously close to McNeil. Like a neighbor or something like that. So I'm like,
wow.
All right, this is super suspicious now. But with that being said, not going too deep into the whole legality and things like that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, there's a lot of people who won't, you know, who just want a cash grab. Yeah. I understand that it's nothing new under the sun. I hate that Watson has went through. He's lost the whole season and a half, I think. That he started a season at least.
Yeah, full season. Yeah, he probably gonna be suspended.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I hate that he lost a lot that he lost. My thing with this is now since they dropped all criminal cases and they just going for civil cases to pretty much try to break off a settlement.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can be able to, or you really have an answer for this right now, but
okay.
It's too many of our brothers that have been dealing with these false accusations, these false allegations, especially when it evolves around money. Obviously, we've seen Tyson. You know, he dealt with his. I'm not saying it was a false. He dealt with his case.
Case, yeah.
Pac dealt with his case.
Yep.
And it's so many. Snoop just had a case just pop out of nowhere after all these years. It's so many now. Like I said, I am never turning a blind eye to the women in their cry and their voice needing to be heard.
Yeah. From
these situations, because some of these guys are monsters.
Yeah.
You know, some of these guys need to be taken off the street.
Yeah, like,
some of these guys need to be locked away.
Like example of Darren Sharper. You remember him?
Yeah.
He was out there.
He was out there very wild.
Yeah, he was. But he got what I believe he deserved. I think he got like damn near 50 years in Fed time.
Yeah.
So
he
you got that because you deserve that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You did that.
Yeah. It's a lot of these people out here who are actually doing what these women said they are doing. Those not the cases I'm talking about. I'm not talking about these ones who are really offenders. I'm not talking about these perpetrators who's really perpetrator. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about these people these women out here who are falsely accusing these men, falsely giving these accusations of these men who are going for cash grabs.
Yeah.
Now, this is the thing. We see so many times that these women have, cried and, I was under duress and I don't know what to do. And I just wanted to keep him and blase. And he promised me this. And I cried rape and absolutely nothing happens to him.
Brian Banks.
That's a big one. What's his name from Baylor?
From Baylor.
Okafor or something. That was Baylor. That was a defensive end.
Wow, I don't remember that.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, Baylor. You remember that picture that was surfacing around of that Baylor, real big swole Baylor football player, number 2, and he got caught up in a sexual accusation. Yeah. Look it up next time whenever you get some free time. He got caught up. It's been a couple of them that's been caught up. With false accusations and allegations and things of that nature. With that being said, and just trying to get past this whole thing with Deshaun Watson, man, what do you feel like needs to happen with these false accusations and allegations, man?
I mean, honestly, I think there should be a penalty. You know what I mean? They should, if it's proven that a false accusation has been made, that person should face jail time. I don't know how much we talking, because I've heard arguments that say that the people should face the same amount of jail time as the crime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be opposed to that. There should be a penalty because I think Chris Brown had some like before his album dropped
just recently.
He had the receipts though, and that story just went away. I don't think, and this is definitely a topic we definitely gonna run when we have a panel with women on it.
Yeah,
I don't think nobody that's what's what we're looking for, man, fair and just and keep it real, want to see nobody get falsely accused and go to jail and have their life. You know what I'm saying? So I think any person would agree that that there should be a penalty with this. You can't you should be able to just go back to your life as normal and nothing happened to you. You know what I mean? And you know, I guess if I had to just pin it down, I think they should get the penalty of whatever the crime was that they lied about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That a lot of that. If you really gonna face the consequences, you know what I'm saying? And like I say this, like, you know, whenever we do have a panel or whatever, if somebody disagreed with me, you know, what if that happened to your son? You know what I'm saying? Or somebody in your family you cared about. If this man got falsely accused, what would you want then? You know what I mean? And because that just really strikes a nerve with me. And like you said, you know, I'm definitely want to make it clear, if the man, you know, if the crime is perpetrated, then hey, you know, you should have a maximum penalty thrown at you. You know what I'm saying? Right. If you did rape or sexual assault or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, you should definitely get punished. You know what I'm saying? But like, I believe it should be a two-way street. It should be fair. You know, just keep it real. You know, but what about you, bro?
Honestly, man, I feel like I feel like do I feel? Yeah, I feel exactly what you're saying. You know, like whatever numbers they was gonna try to give me, you know, the person who falsely accusing, now, not the person who was dealing with the situation and they just didn't have strong enough evidence to prove that they was actually raped, so they lost it. Not that, because I don't want to. We have to. Like when we talk about this Chris Brown situation, well, he had the receipts. Like he had the receipts. This woman was lying. I'm talking about something like that. Like you know, when it's something like that, when you just know you lying, you don't give a damn about my well-being or whatever like that. That right there, you should get the max penalty. Because like you're saying, you dealing with people's future, man, and it ain't no telling how many times you've done this before. It ain't no many times how many times you'll do it again. You got to understand, man, the love for money. Now, not just money. People always get this wrong. I hear a lot of people say money is the root of all evil. No, money is not the root of all evil. It's your love for it.
Exactly.
You love money so much. You love money so much that you're willing to plot, scam, scheme, set up, rob, fame, accuse, all that. Somebody falsely. You willing to go by every false way just to get some money.
Like that OJ song, remember? You
willing to go by every false way just to get some money. You see what I'm saying? Now, a person who falsely accused somebody and you know you, like I said, they got them receipts. This is why we tell young men all the time, man, y'all got to be on y'all game. You got to be on your game, man, because especially when you up and coming in this social climate, in this social economic world and class and just different status and things like that, you have to be on your game, because at the end of the day, you got so many people that it's just like you playing with people's life. You playing with people's life. You know,
straight up.
Man, it is definitely not a good thing, man. It's like, come on, man. Just imagine how many young brothers have, like you said, 20, 30, 40 years for something that they sitting in prison like, bro, I didn't do it, bro. I love, like nobody don't love me. God don't love me. How he got me here riding for 40 years? Like, you think about the psyche that play on somebody.
Man.
I cannot imagine, bro, sitting 20, 30 years and every time you see somebody, because you got to think about it, man. 99.9% of these people who go to prison, they don't got nobody who got money to fight on their behalf. They don't got it. You know what I'm saying? They don't have it. They don't have it. They don't have it at all.
Yeah.
So when you don't have nobody fighting on your behalf, and they don't have no bread to really put up on your head, all you hear is, I mean, we working on it.
They take that plea.
We working on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We working on it. 2 years past by. We working on everything. Mm-hmm. It's good. We working on it. Before you know it, you don't even see your family no more.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even see your family no more.
Yep.
Young kids, boy. you don't even see your family no more.
Yeah.
So it's like, I imagine somebody sitting around there just riding, man, for 20, 30 years. And then they grow cold towards, the Most High, because, you're looking for the Most High to just right the wrong, and it don't happen. How you gonna look at somebody and say, man, the Most High had it. He had a plan for you.
Mm.
But you been sitting around for 35 years in prison for something you ain't do.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't, it's hard to say. It's hard to say that. So it's like,
that's tough, man.
These people who are out here doing these false accusations and allegations, man, I don't know where a lot of these women heart be. I don't know what a lot of these women mind be. I know a lot of them have dealt with traumas, and then sometimes they get to a point where they was like, well, it may not be the person who actually did it to me that's gonna pay, but somebody gonna pay.
Somebody gonna pay, yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's never the way to go. But I understand how life be life, and that's the route that some people take.
Yeah.
But I do believe, especially when you got receipts and you know that this person has been falsely accused and things of that nature, with the malicious intent.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need to get, if I was up against 25 years, sorry, babe, you gotta take that 25.
That's the 25. Yeah.
Well, you gonna take her away from her kids and all that? She should have thought about that.
Yeah.
She was falsely accusing me.
You was gonna take me away from mine.
You was taking me away from mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you don't forgive her. Yeah, I forgive her, but the law still need to go into effect.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the problem. We don't have no laws for that. We just have sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, that's they're just too one-sided. You know what I mean? It has to be a penalty for something like this, because it's gonna keep happening. If there's no deterrent, that's what laws are for, right? That's why we can't go around just killing people, because if you do, you're gonna face the consequence.
It kind of make me feel like those accusations and things of that, and nothing happening, was made from back then.
Mm.
Because if you look at what happened to Emmett Till, he got, he did what that whistle or whatever, and you see what happened to him.
Yeah.
But imagine if a young white kid did the same thing. Nothing would have never happened to him.
Yeah.
But that's a whole nother topic. I don't want to go into that.
Yeah.
So I got a whole theory about that, but not today. But I feel like these people need to get the just timing, the just action, everything that I was sitting in, and then on top of that, upon being sentenced, or if you can't find no malicious intent, well, it's kind of hard to say without malicious intent.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to prove that one.
You just, but if I got the receipts that you lied maliciously and that you just was, and this is why it's good for some dudes to keep those receipts. Now, when you keep those receipts, fellas, don't do no revenge porn. You keep those receipts. You time dated and stamp them. You put a name on them for whoever she is, just to save your behind, just in case.
Yeah.
Just to save your behind. Text messages, everything, just to save your behind.
Yeah.
But man, like I said, it needs to be definitely, it needs to be jail time, and it needs to be some restitution. It needs to be some money paid, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, because it's bad enough when you already have to deal with those accusations and allegations that over 65, 70% of the people, more than that, really, I'm gonna say about 85, 90, gonna already look at you as like you guilty anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Off top. If you just being accused. Oh yeah.
Well, look at you like you're guilty anyway, man.
Oh yeah.
So I tell people all the time, the women of this world, and this is not a dig at women, but this is the truth. Women have gotten to a point where they feel like, you know, most men can't resist what's between their legs. They can't turn it away. And a lot of the times it's true, because you see how the men trick, how they act, how they get out of character behind what's between their legs.
Yeah.
So 9 times out of 10, that's why it's so easy for everybody to believe that we done what they accuse us of.
Yeah,
you know,
it's true. It's true,
because most men that box govern their life.
Yeah. Yep.
That box govern their moves.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That box say jump, they say how high.
Yeah.
You know. So. Yeah. But yeah, man, I just wanted to get your spiel on that, Rotique. I know it wasn't nothing that we initially wanted to start off with, but I'm kind of glad we did, man. Like I said, man, I hope everything pans out well with Deshaun Watkins, man, and Deshaun Watson. I'm sorry, I said Watkins. Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
I hope everything pan out good in that situation, man, and I hope that man can reclaim his career back, his life back, you know.
Yeah.
And like I said, you know, because it's they can always throw you a bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then they could throw you a nice bag. You gotta understand what you gotta understand about the NFL and all that. Many people got money to blow.
A lot of it.
So they could throw you a nice bag, and then when they throw you a nice bag, you'll be out there scrambling for your life because mentally you're not in the game no more. You still in the courtroom.
It's true.
You know. Now we can play to the narrative of told you black quarterbacks couldn't lead.
Mm-hmm.
Because don't get me wrong, how evil them folks is, they'll do all that just to break you down for their narrative.
Oh yeah, to control you.
They will do it just to break you down for their narrative to control the game still.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, because I'm gonna tell you one thing, they ain't fight this hard to try to accuse Big Ben. They ain't fight this hard to try to they ain't fight this hard to try to get Roethlisberger out of there.
Yeah, you don't even hear about that no more.
You ain't hear about it.
People bring it up on, randomly, whatever, but like not like nationally. You don't hear that.
You don't hear about it.
On the big news,
They ain't done this hard to get Roethlisberger out of there.
Yeah.
You know. So, but it is what it is. But we moving right along.